Now, the data in the MacBook is stored under the category headings, first name, last name. You see, they actually give me a clue. Huh? You see, the fourth is that you're talking about. State with the reason whether any of the headings is suitable for a primary key. Is there any field here that is suitable for a primary key? What did we say? A primary key has to be unique, huh? So that I can identify any student from that. So is there any field from what you're looking at there? Is there any field that is suitable? Can I use a first name as a primary key? Can I use a first name as a primary key? Dandy, what do you think? Is it possible? What's the problem with that? With using a first name as a primary key?
Someone cannot spell the same way.
Yes, you can have many Johns, you can have many Peters. Even if you combine name and surname, you can have even two students on a big school with the same. Huh? So it's not possible. So none. Because the fields are not unique. Huh? Are not unique. Clear. It has to be unique. Making sense now? Complete the query by example, grid, to only display. What do you want to display? Name. Okay, what we do here first is let's write the fields that are there. So I've got last name here. You write exactly according to what you're given. Huh? Then I have first name. Then what else do I have? Y10 test score. Then Y11 test score. I'm just copying what's here. Clear. Then what do we want to display? If you read the query here, to display what? First name and what? Only to display first name, last name, and what? And the year 10 test score. So it means this must be shown, this must be shown, and this must be hidden. Do you agree there from that first part? To only show first name, last name, and the year 10 test score for each student. Now, who achieved what? 50% or more in their year 10 what? Test score. So it means greater than or equal to. Clear.
Yes.
The output should be in test score order with the highest mark at the top. So if it's highest mark at the top, is it ascending or descending? It's descending. Huh? So on sort here, we write what? Descending. Can you see how we get the formats? I hope it's now making sense on databases. Making sense? Everyone?
Yes.
Okay, let's look at databases. We'll come back to the rest of the questions. I don't worry about it. I'm seeing other guys are not here. Let's concentrate on the databases I'm recording. We'll come back to the rest of the questions that we've done. I want to concentrate on the database. Because it's always like the last step question in this paper 2 of competitions there. A database flight is used to check a record of flights from a small airfield. Planes can carry passengers, flight, or both. Some flights are marked as private and only carry passengers. Anyway, we've got the flight number, the plane, the notes, The departure time, passengers, yes or no. Boolean, huh? See, they always, so what's the first? State the field that contains a Boolean type. We now know that, huh? Yes or no. So what's what field? Passenger. Two values only, yes or no. Passengers, huh? Now, a query by example, you see? A query by example has been written to display just flights of all planes leaving what? At what? That only carry what? Passengers. Huh? That only carry passengers. Explain why this is incorrect and write the correct what? Query by example. To carry only what? Passengers. Huh? So where is, so well, wait a moment. Okay, and query by example is to display just flight. What do you want to display? Flight numbers only. Flight numbers only. Isn't this hidden here? Flight numbers only. This should be, we should show flight numbers only. Yeah? And this here is not correct. It should be what? It should be blank. Makes sense? It should be hidden. Are you following? We want flight numbers only of all planes leaving at what? After what? After 10. What's the problem with this? It's equal to what? 10. So what's the correct? Greater than what? 10, 0, 0. Can you see we are making corrections? Number 1, this should be shown only. This should be hidden. Huh? 3, this is okay. But this is here after 10. Can you see the correction that we have done there? Making sense?
Yes, sir.
And you get 7 marks for free. Huh? For showing me those things that I was showing you. Is there any order that was mentioned? I don't think so. Database. So more of these questions. Did you do the whole paper? Oh, you did. What did I say? Homework was up to number 1.
Three.
Number
33.
33.
Yes, sir.
I thought you covered the whole paper. So which means anyway, one weekend homework. Then we are done. We will look at something else with databases. So weekend homework here. Confirm no one is writing in June, huh? My computer science. Weekend homework. We are writing in November. Is page 34 to 50. Huh? Tell your friends, Lila, on the group computer science. Page 34 to what? To 50. Huh? Should be done. Submit by Monday. Submission Monday. 6 p.m. Am I making sense?
Yes, sir.
So who joined us this term? All of you were there last term, huh? Except for Laura. Is that correct? Or not correct? Laura and Lawrence. The rest you were there. Huh? Just confirm.
Yes, sir.
So you're going to write 2 papers, huh? for computer science. You're going to write a full paper one. Clear? Full paper one, paper. Then a paper 2, we write section. So paper 2, we are only writing section B. See section B. Section 1 is to do it pre-release. We'll concentrate with that next time. We are only writing the section B. Clear? The section. Is it clear? You guys are quiet. Section. So in terms of your theory, I need to talk more on that. We're not going to do much today. In terms of theory, the topics for your theory syllabus is you need to know data representation, which is binary, hexadecimal, and data storage. Clear? Making sense? We did that all together. Then second topic is communications and internet technology, where you need to know data transmission, methods of data transmission. Duplex, half duplex, full duplex, parallel serial. Clear? The security aspects, how we use parity, clear, even and odd parity, checksum, clear? Internet, principles of internet, internet principles of operation. To understand the internet principles of operation, how the internet, how IP addresses work, how routers work, in the basics. You don't need to know details. Clear? Hardware and software is logic gates. Computer architecture. Remember, we looked at the fetch. Who remembers the fetch? Computer architecture last time. The fetch execution cycle. Input and output devices. This is where you need to be careful, because you need to know how a printer works, how a scanner works. Clear? The signs, the operations, how a keyboard works. Memory and storage devices. Operating system, mainly the functions, different operating systems. High level and low level, we looked at translators, compilers last time, and interpreters. Then computer security, we're looking at the viruses and things like that. And ethics. So it's not a very long syllabus, clear? And computer ethics. Making sense?
Yes.
Or you're lost?
Yes, sir.
Then I also sent you, I remember sending you a YouTube link with almost every video for every topic. Remember, did I send you? I sent you that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you can also make reference to that, because I think things are well explained in terms, because you need to do well also in your theory paper. Just hold on, I need to check something. All level. Data story. So what maybe I can do here is maybe let me just. So what can I do here? So these are just good notes for you to go through and to go through some examples and things like that. Maybe if so, Lala, can you send to everyone who's doing, so that I send to one person there? But anyway, I can send to show you. How many are doing computer science? How many are doing computer science? How many are you?
Um,
I'm not sure. Okay, there is Laura. Lawrence is doing computer science confirm. I think so. It's about 7, if not 8 of you. Because there's also Tinash. So these are like good summary notes. for some of these topics. Confirm you have all received sent to your phone. Have you all received?
Yes, sir.
Just hold on. So this is one of the just
Yes, sir.
hold on. So you need to know like what is in hexadecimals, their uses. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Data storage. Just hold on. These are like nice summaries. So next week, besides I think one of the lessons, we'll try to look at one full paper, one computer science full paper to help you prepare. What's your year with an exam with Mr. M for? What subject are you writing? Are you guys there? I was saying, what subject are you writing today? Can you hear me? Have I lost you guys?
Sir. Oh, yeah.
I was asking what subject are you writing with Mr. M today?
Oh, he doesn't teach me anything, sir.
No, I mean, oh, you with you could. I meant the rest of the guys. They're writing.
There's nothing today, sir.
That's all. Thought you had English or something. So just hold on. So for today we are done. I'm just sending you what I said. These notes. So we'll see you on Monday.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir.